Good morning. It's still technically morning. For some people. Hi, I'm Jim, and I'm playing City Skylines because I have no choice. There's a megalopolis I have to investigate. Well, I say investigate, I just have to do stuff with. But, yes, it's just decided randomly to do this. I normally wait until Sunday, but I couldn't wait until Sunday because we have a megalopolis now, and I have to, I must engage with it. I have no choice. They made me do it. You know how it is. The city demands it. We have a number of fishing boats out now. Look at them. Look at them. Going in their little counterclockwise circle. Well, that didn't last long. Do you have a death problem? There's a hearse right there. 2 hearses. Impatient people. Last time we created this lovely little community. With sea life. Very vague, strangely shaped sea life. We can barely see underneath. There. Whale watching! Whales should not be this close to the coast. Should they? I don't know. I'm not really an expert on marine biology. But apparently they are. What kind of living conditions? The zoo animals should compete for the right to... What? The right to entertain visitors. That's very strange. Yeah, the water could be a dimensional portal. I'm not entirely sure. I'm trying to figure out if this part of the exhibit is supposed to be partially submerged, as it appears to sometimes be. I'm not certain. Maybe it is. Are these petting areas? You see, here's the trouble. Is this... Are these like dining areas or a petting area? I don't know. Yeah, I feel as though that might be an issue. I'm just going to assume they're animatronic whales and not worry about it. Wait, yes. One thing that did bother me, I'm going to go ahead and fix now, is to just make sure the park like encompasses this little enclosure, so that way it's there. Madison Hill. Wonder if we lured them in nefariously. We do have some other things we can throw out coast-wise, but let's not jump on that just yet. Oh yeah, the dining areas, and they are dining areas, and in fact the guests are in fact menu items for the whales. That's a possibility. That seems more equitable. I'm just wondering if that's supposed to be that far down. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it is. It's hard to say. People using the little park? No. How dare they? How dare they ignore the little park? Well, you just built it. That probably is important. People are using the taxis. That's good. Is that a taxi stop? Could that be what that is? It could be. You don't actually manually place taxi stops. They just sort of happen. Oh, hey, traffic. Yeah. There's one little issue here, and that is this. Let me take a look and see what this looks like. Yeah, the traffic is not great. So I think what I shall do, as this is by a cargo stop, I'm gonna one-way this. There's nothing else on here right now except, you know, we've got some shops. Boats that pass through each other, yes, very true to life. That's just like in real life, how the boats interact with each other. Make this a one-way road, one-lane road. But this way. Unfortunately, I cannot do that to this road because this road is what comes with this, but at the same time, you know, if you can only get in coming this way and you can only leave that way, then that, I think, probably will deal with it in some fashion or another. And people who want to shop here can still shop here. We'll see how that affects traffic, and then we'll probably increase the number of lanes. Over here. Because it is a little tricky. But maybe that will help the flow of things. Perhaps. I am not sure. Down here we only have a little activity, that's fine. Over here... you'd expect more, but no. Gave them a massive amount of leeway and not a lot. One could almost swap these two things. One shouldn't, because one needs a good area for fishery, but, you know, there are things. Okay. So, let's see, looking over here, there's so much we can do now. So much we can do. There are not enough fish, which I understand this is a common issue. Do we want to just toss a fishery over here? Is that a thing? Is that a thing people do in life? Is the river big enough to support such a thing? I don't know. Because it's going to be a salmon fishing harbor is what we're going to need, because this is where the salmon are. I guess we could do like an ordinary fishing harbor over here and then see what happens. Can't put it there. Give it a little bit of space. Sure. Let's do something weird. Something weird, you say? Why, yes. How unusual. We'll continue our motif with the with this being like this. Let me see if that works. Let me place a harbor of fishery. Oh, I I see the problem. Could be like that. There. That's not a lot of space, but we'll see what we can do. There. There you go. It's a little fishing route. You just circle around and do that. And then fish happen. That at least is the theory. And then they come through here and they put the fish in the fish factory, where they will come out and go to the fish market and sell their fish. There. We'll see how that goes. Right, yes, basics. Do I want to just cut across here, or shall I cut across here? Let's run along the coast. That doesn't seem at all dangerous. And we actually, I think, are already covered for water there, so we'll see how that goes. Airplanes. We have more airplanes now. More airplane-related things we can do. Which is amazing. Are we functioning? We're functioning. Procure fish. Ah, there we go. Fish procurement is happening. They are loading fish. Fish loading. Stand by. Loading fish. So the boat's only really going to get maybe close to half full by the time they come back in, it looks like. But I mean, that works. We'll see how that works. And if need be, I'll extend the route just to make it so that they get more fish per... Yeah, I could probably expand the loop. I guess I could do that. If we desire more fish. Chaos! Alright. You know what, actually? Let me turn off snapping here. Try that. What you gonna do now? Okay. We'll see how that does. I don't want them out there too long. I mean, on the positive side is that they come back sooner, but just gonna sit here and watch this one boat fill with fish. Yeah, that's doing better. So he gets like 2/3 full. Actually, I think I'm happy with that. That's fine. Just given the amount of time it takes for them to circle around, that might be the happy medium there. In the meantime, though, we need to figure out this whole thing about more airports, and then we also need to figure out the road situation. There's so much we can do now. So much. Like watching businesses fail. What the hell? Stop failing. We need to drop a mall somewhere. This is very important. There's a mall in here. I think it's in the unique buildings. I'm not sure. Landmarks. Tourism and leisure. Football, not that. Concerts, not that. Grand Mall. I think this is the last thing I need to... Yeah, if I plunk the Grand Mall down somewhere, we will then be able to make the space elevator. Because I think that's the last one we need for it. So that's a thing to think about. It's going to go down around here somewhere. Put it over here. For no apparent reason. We have a population that wants to increase. We have to figure that out. You can do a bit of that. That'll be fine. I give up. We'll do that. Sure, why not? Oh, that's why not. Okay, well, okay, this side will not be that. This side, it might be okay, but we can place trees. Why are you placing trees right where there are going to be people? Yeah, you're right. That's not a good idea. The trees need to be more like there. We must have a sound barrier of trees. Many, many trees. See if that does anything. A little bit. Okay. Kind of see how that does. As we're increasing our population. Now, let me go ahead and play with the roads here. I can now actually take this strange dip out of this section of road. Make it connect up a bit better, if I wish. I also need to figure out how I want to do airport positioning. There's a lot here. There's a lot here to do. Let me go ahead and save before I start going completely crazy. Too late. There are a lot of things I want to do. So it'll take a while to do the many, many things I would like to do here. Okay. Roads. Highways. Might want to make that point the right direction. There we go. It's a little bit smoother. It's not great, but it'll do for now. Also, considering I'm probably just going to tear it up again in a little bit. For we have this now, too, as well. Okay, so we're going to connect this up, and we're going to connect this up. And I am terribly excited. So I want to put a clover leaf in here. That's what we are doing. And then we will connect these things up to that thing. Roughly there? Perhaps further south? I don't know. I don't know where I want it. I don't know where I want anything. I'm fraught with choice. Okay. Let me look at the clover leaf. Road condition? A road maintenance depot. This is probably for wintry areas, I'm guessing. They travel around the city to boost roads, allowing travel at higher than normal speeds. That actually is not a bad idea. We should probably have one of those things. Road tolls. Nah. Bridges and piers. Those are awesome. One day I'll actually look at them. I should have looked at the piers for down here. But, not that it's too late to do that. But let's see. The clover leaf, however, is the thing we must look at now. Okay. so I guess the question of how much space do we want there to be down here. I guess I will just put stuff here, and then we'll kind of go from there. It's going to be slightly tricky. I feel like this is the best option. Okay. Let's start working on that. Road. Okay. So, this will come in and connect up here, or it would if I were doing it properly. There. Okay, that'll do. Alright. Now these bits, these are the ones that shall get strange. Gonna be coming around. Like that. And we will, There. I mean, that's one way to do it. Do I want to sweep a little more this way? Maybe a tiny bit more. Like, I don't mind having a certain amount, but let me see here. Let me see. Say, like, if we wanted to, yeah. I mean, that's fine. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay, there we are. It's connected up there. Nice, nice. Now we must connect over this way. And I feel like I need to change the direction of this so that it's become a little bit more... I'll swoop a little more that way. Okay. Which is easily done. And almost wants an elevated cloverleaf. Almost. Okay. let's see. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to, well, maybe it'll be okay. Probably high up enough. Does that look like a good approach vector? Yeah, that could work. We could destroy just a little bit more, though. Just a little more. Alright. I'm going to swoop around and up there. I'm going to start turning. In that direction. There we go. We'll start heading down. No, that's not problematic at all. That bump there. Anything just a touch smoother, please. We got a touch smoother. I mean, there's a slight elevation issue here. I prefer my bridges not to be designed by Salvador Dali. If at all possible. Yeah, it's a little better. Not great, but better. Okay. We just gotta put one next to it. I'm just gonna do it like this because it is going to be too tricky to try to... I think it'll be easier for me to go down than to try to curve back up with it. Okay. I can flip the necessary bits around. Yes, there we go. There we are, okay. All connects up now. All of it. Vehicles fly every which way. Okay. We have a cross-city highway system. As the vehicles slowly fly back onto their paths. Excellent. Now we have people already using the cloverleaf to achieve these roads. Excellent. Good, good. Okay. It's all connecting up now. Death at the basketball arena. In the wake of too many games won. Everyone seems relatively calm. Do we have death service in this area? Our death care is not great. In just as far as the basketball arena is concerned. We need a I would say a crematorium, but maybe it would be more appropriate to put a cryopreservatory. Just for those most promising. Why do you do this? Yes, we'll put it right on campus. This is our campus cryopreservatory. Which I think will be very, very helpful. And the hearse goes around. The hearses are coming out. Excellent. Yes, more statues. Yeah, okay, so we've got this linked up now. I'm just so pleased we have this linked up now. But I'm overlooking everything else. So let me see. Things we want to do. So we need more airports. We want to make a farming area over here. And our vacation was extended. Got more room here to grow now if we so desire. Several things, several possibilities. Well, you know, I actually had some thoughts about a slight rearrangement I might want to try to do here. Because I am foolish. This transfer facility is full. That is a problem. The recycling center's not using quite so much. I'm gonna do a thing. Terrible, terrible thing that may cause the elimination of Cafe Paris. I'm gonna save the game again. Processing status is mostly okay. We just are at we're at like already half our landfill usage. This is insane. Okay. That happened very quickly. I'm going to do a thing with this road. That perhaps should not be done with roads. What do you think about this? Yeah, it might be possible to just do it without even going underground. Let's find out. Let's find out. Alright. This is a road with a bicycle path. Here we go. There's now a very strangely winding road. I don't know if I'm going to want to build anything on it, but managed to get it through without it having to intersect any of these other things. Just neatly going around them. Well, neatly. Yeah. So there is a connection there. Let me look and see how the junction is set up. Right now it is a light. I'm going to leave it at a light for now. We might make an adjustment soon. We'll see. These cars parked? These are parked. Okay. Now, traffic seems okay right here. Here is a little weird. Yeah. Bit of a backup going down into the tunnel. Lots of tiny gray people. Yeah, there is a decent amount of crosswalk activity. Let me see what we have happening. Because we have... What is this? This is a bus stop. And... Yeah. And a lot of bus activity over here, and that's potentially causing things. Okay. Okay. I see the issue. And I kind of had to put the bus stop there because at the time that was the only way to get things moving in that direction. Well, the traffic cleared up a little bit while I was looking at that. I might want to do something bus-wise over here. Just to make things flow a little more easily. I can't put the bus stop over here because there's no way to get over here from this line, I don't think. Yeah, like, I mean... This line has already kind of lost itself. We have the second line that's... doesn't even go out here. There's no real way to connect this to this, you see. Streetwise, anyway. There have to be a thing that comes down and joins. Except there is a... Except there's Metro, so we can't. So that's an issue. But just the way we set it up. Still, I can try to ease the burden on the road itself. Let me take a look here. If I replace this with 6-lane roads with bus lanes, that might do something. I don't know what. Let's find out. Oh, right, I can't do that, because that was where I had the freaking... Ah! That's where I had the... That's where I had the trolley running. No wonder. Well... Let's not do that, then. Back to the trolley roads! Train, metro, tram, trolley bus. This is where I had the trolley bus going. Okay, so can't do that. I see the problem now. Oh no! I have harmed one of the lines. Apparently. Wait, is that still there? No, it fixed. Okay. Fixed itself. Yeah, I can see there being an issue in a place where you have trolley stops also having bus stops. We're going to look at the newly unlocked building International Airport. Yeah, we'll be doing that shortly. Orf. Orf, orf, orf. Okay. There's a lot happening. I wonder. I'm getting another terrible idea. As one does. Cargo airport hub. Yes, I shall be doing that shortly. Just kind of want to figure out if there's a way to do this thing that I'm thinking of doing without driving myself mad. Metropolitan Airport. Yes, yes, I remember. I saw that. Okay, that's a little too close to the surface. It's not going to work if we try to do that. And yet somehow we could do that. Let's not do that. Let's try the smaller one. Might have a little more leeway there. There's now an underground connector where people can come back around and go through here to get back that way. I don't know if that's going to help. We'll see. I don't know if this was the best route for it. It might have been better to start it over here. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's not a bad idea. I just need a little bit better execution here. Let me do this. Terrible ideas are good. Wait, what? Best possible ideas are the terrible ones. Don't you understand? There we go. So we have an underground connector there, which I wonder if there's a light down there. I mean, that's probably not a terrible idea. I suppose we could make it just a stop sign if we want the main traffic to be back and forth that way, but I guess we'll see how that goes. See if people actually use that that intersection to connect things up. I mean, the waste transfer truck is using this road, and that's really its main purpose at this point, was so that, you know, we can get stuff out faster. Let's come back above ground to destroy that. Yes, good. Excellent. Okay, let's see. Still not enough fish. How are we doing? Fishing rod efficiency 65%. It's because of the amount of fish that it gets in. I see. I should widen it even further, maybe. I don't know. The fishing rod efficiency of this one. 100%. So that's good. Wow. Okay, these businesses are not popular at all. It's becoming the abandoned warehouse district. Pretty quickly. So I don't need that power cable anymore. Power lines no longer needed. Okay. What do I want to do with the airport situation, I wonder? Let me see. This is where we keep the winged pterodactyls. Airport. Cargo airport. Cargo airport hub. Cargo hangars and loading platforms for trucks and trains. Ooh. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Yes, I can slowly see the abandoned warehouse district slowly morphing into the smuggling and black market district. That's, you know, that's how that works. I do want one of those. Helicopter depot. Okay, we already know about these things. Yeah, I finally figured out the purpose of having more than one depot, and that's just, you know, when things reset or they change the number of vehicles in a particular line, you can... it doesn't take it. They're not gumming up traffic getting back to this one spot in the city, which is basically what I've been doing up until this point. So I should probably throw down some more depots soon. That said, though, cargo airport hub. And then also, did we have a metropolitan airport? Well, that would be delightful. Yes. And an international airport. 2 runways, 11 terminals, and readiness to connect directly to a subway network. Metropolitan airport. I have to see this. Airport and a helicopter stop hub with integrated metro station. Oh my goodness. It's just too good. So this is with so this is attached with metro. This is attached to subterranean metro. But this is attached not only to metro, but also to above ground metro, but then also to helicopter. So there's a lot to think about here. I actually need to dive off for a little bit, for a couple minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save one more time just in case anything crazy happens. I need to do the hydration thing and all that the people do. I have this, but I need to do other stuff real quick. I shall be back shortly. I shall leave you staring at the city for a brief time. And I shall return shortly. Okay, I see that everything has stopped moving, so I'm going to assume that means that the academic year has ended. There we go. Let's see. Ah! We finally got over 500 students. Somehow, something happened to cause attendance to go up. We finally became recognized. Ah! That took so freaking long. So now we get tuition fee bonuses, exchange student bonuses. Unlocked by new reputation level, we now have a trade school cafeteria, fountain, gymnasium, and outdoor study. This year's academic work was the Humanity Against Chirps, a line of special anti-chirper products inspired by the movement under the same name. We got the basketball and track and field trophies this year, and the groundskeeping staff worked long hours to clean up after the toga party. Some eggs were thrown and bottles broken during the celebrations, commented a representative. Okay, well, good to know. Excellent, so we've got more stuff to add to the college. That's great. Finally! Dear God! I'd given up. Okay. I guess that final surge did it. Okay, so... the surge to Megalopolis. Bring us more fish. Okay, maybe I'll go ahead and widen this even further because it's... they're still saying it's... If the efficiency is only 65% for the route, then I'm going to go ahead and widen that again. Let's see. Well, I can widen it in this direction first. We needed this to be 1/3 bigger. And we will, I mean, that might do it, but we'll go ahead and increase it a little bit in this direction as well. Make a happy little oval-ish shape there. And we'll see how that does. I mean, the relative redness of the area, it's hard to... which area is more salmon-y? And the longer I look at it, the less red an area gets, so I can't be sure. But I see there may be clusters of tuna in here, if we desperately want to get at tuna. That's going to be a long and painful fishing line. Fishing situation down there. Let me also look back down here. How are we doing? There were never shellfish here to begin with. It was only my own delusion. So we'll try that. It still says 65%, but we have yet to see what's going to happen here. Let me look at the budget. Industry budget. This is probably I'm going to regret this. I'm going to go ahead and up the budget. We'll see what happens. Yeah, if you work hard enough, anything can be a shellfish. That's fair. It's very fair. Ah! And because I did this, now Barlow Fields apparently has reached level 4. Quite suddenly. His efficiency went up by 18%. Pollution is down by 30%. Following buildings have been unlocked. Clothing factory, farm maintenance building, large barn, slaughterhouse. Okay, so now we got stuff to add there as well. There's a lot I need to figure out. But I'm going to get horribly sidetracked. Where are the garbage trucks? What's the matter? Is your garbage service not happening? Want me to add one very nearby? I'm just gonna start. I'm just getting fed up to the point of like I'm just gonna start throwing incinerators down somewhere. Which might not be a terrible idea. But you would think you're here. Garbage truck that services your area over here. I mean, there's one right there. Of course, they're getting full up at this point, so that might be an issue. Goodbye, monopoly of energy of the energy company. Self-sufficient houses are going to change the game. Off the grid, yeah. Yeah, there's something to be said for the garbage trucks being able to get to where they need to go. It's kind of a deal. Can you use the incinerators for power production? I think so. I believe that is the case. Let me just look at this. Yes. Hang on. Okay. They're getting there. They're just getting there a little more slowly. Okay. Next. Ah, plane. I keep getting distracted from plonking down additional airports. I want an international airport. And then I want a train-related airport. But in order to get the train-related airport, I first must put train tracks out here, so that's a thing. What needs to happen as well? Because we're going to have a situation where I'm going to have a need for cargo to come through. And I'm going to put a... I'm thinking... Is this a good idea? Probably not. But yes, we could totally do this. Okay. We've not yet reached quite the point of madness, but we shall get there. There's a thing I kind of want to do with the trains. We shall see if we can manage it. I do not know if it is possible, but it might be. It might be. I have to clear away some things, but it might be doable. Okay. Alright. Well, first things first. Aeroporto. Let me start just looking where I want to put the international airport. So this goes to a subway network. We have to decide what we're going to do with the subway network that we have currently. And how we wish to expand it. Good Lord. So that's pretty big. Slope is kind of steep if we want it out this way. So we have to put it like down here for it to make any sense. I'm sure there are a number of different ways we could spin it. So that's a cool thing. The international airport, how big is that? The international airport, similarly, is doable. Kind of figure out where we want that. There's so much. Okay. Cargo airport hub is a thing that we want to do shortly. If this is the bit that goes roadside, then the long bit there must be for trains. So that is a thing we'll figure out soon. Okay. So I kind of want to do a thing where the train line can come up this way so that I can put a certain amount of cargo hubbery up here. For this area where I shall have the bigger farm. So that's one thing. But, what else do I want to do? I mean... yeah, I want to be able to attach the, there needs to be the ability to attach a rail line to this cargo airport hub. So, like, I could put it down here if I wanted to. But I also, you know, it's on a road. It needs to be able to get connected to other stuff pretty quickly, too. Also, let me just toss these things down so I can see what they look like when I have them, like, on the map, right? So this is the international airport. Which apparently... you can just plonk down. Are there roads one can attach? Let me just check something. You know what's weird about this? I don't think you can get to the international airport by car at all. There's not a... Huh. So wait a minute. And it's like attached to a subway line, an underground subway line, but nothing else. There's nothing to attach to. Wait. Is that here? Okay, there's the road. Okay. Just trying to figure out where the freaking road is, and it comes through here. I see. I gotcha. Okay. So it's... Okay, it's the thing you put at a corner of at a corner of the city. And if there's enough flat land, then people can come in and out that way. Okay, I gotcha. That makes sense. You can just sort of plonk it down wherever you like, but then also you have to you can connect it to the metro underground. And I like that quite a lot. Kind of curious as to where I want to put it, because it is kind of big. I don't know that I could actually fit it. I don't think I could fit it anywhere like into the city. That would be a mistake, probably, trying to put it in the city. You try to cram it in there somewhere. Amusing though that might be, effort to try to cram this into some spot in the city. Like up there or something. Which I mean is possible. Just put it in this upper left. Just destroy everything and put it in this upper left-hand corner. That's it. Yeah, too big. Too big. Put it out here if we really want to. Wouldn't be too bad a deal. We could do that, and then we'd have the ability to connect to Metro, although we've got mostly above-ground Metro over here, but at the same time, you know, we can dive in if we want. So that's an option there. I'm going to go ahead and bulldoze it now. Just because I'm trying to just see these things before I do anything with them. Metropolitan Airport. I just want to look at it so that I can figure it out. Once again, this... Okay. There's the road. Come in on this street. And I guess the... Is the metro here also underground? Let's find out. Yes, it is. 2 connecting metro stations if you want them. Or, well, not stations, but... I mean, it is a station. But, I guess tracks going this way and that way. So you can have it go in 2 different directions. Intersecting metro, that's cool. Again, no room for this in most places, but it sort of depends, I guess, on how you want to handle it. You could put it out here. The cool thing about it, I mean, it's a helicopter stop also, so you can get folks there wherever it is. In a sense, I mean, it kind of doesn't matter where it is, really. Sadly, the slope is too steep to put it over here. Plonk it down here if we really want to. Requires a bit more work to make that happen. Oh yeah, we could totally put it there, except we don't want to. You just put it in the corner here, like the other one. You know, it's not a terrible idea. Because if you think about it, things can come in and out that way. The only problem is that they're you know, I kind of wanted a cargo airport here. Again, to help this, which is not yet a farm, but shall be shortly. So we have the cargo airport, the cargo airport hub. I mean, well, I mean, we're gonna have the train tracks coming up to kind of give us some of that. We could just put it down here. We might do that. We might. So we could do that where we have this type of airport way up here. And we have the other international airport down here. We did in perhaps hopefully a more friendly way than the otherwise have it going. But not, hopefully not in competition with the train tracks. So say we put that there. And have connection with Metro also. So that it's, yeah, that's friendly enough, the way that that's moving. It's going to be very loud. People won't be able to live here, but still. if that's kind of what we want to do with this. I mean, it's not horrible, I suppose, but if you just sort of look at it and you look at the radius, the noise is supposed to come out. It's a lot. So that's possible. That's an interesting sort of way to tackle it. Let us see. And we still have this. Vehicles coming by, picking people up from the airport. From the standard airport. We might put a cargo airport down here if we can manage it. I'm trying to figure out how to... get trucks in here. Cram them in. Destroy this part of the neighborhood and create a large road that just goes over. I mean, worse things have happened. That'd be one way to do it. Get the trucks right in there. Get the train coming up. To disembark with cargo as needed. We can have that happen up here, actually. Ooh, okay. Alright. Maybe replace the regular airport with the cargo airport. I mean, I thought about that, but then that... There's a lot, right? Distribution's gonna get weird. Distribution's gonna get very weird. There's a lot to figure out here. Furthermore, also, I'm wondering about additional off-ramps from the highway. Just to make some things faster. One of those things that it's like, is this a good idea? I don't know. Well, you can get here from the highway pretty quickly, but if you want to, yeah, I know, you got a plan for the space elevator, too. That's gonna happen. I think I'm seeing where I want to put a lot of things here. So I'm gonna... I mean, I gotta make the broad strokes first, and a lot of the broad strokes are gonna involve, you know, where I want to put trains. And then I've got a crazy thing I want to do with the trains a little bit, but that also might involve smashing a lot of stuff and replacing it with other stuff. We'll have to see if I really desperately want to do that or not. So I think we'd have a spur coming off from here. It would head up this way. And then sort of come over the bridge. We can have a cargo station over here, which would then have a road that goes in here. And then connects up with a cargo airport that's going to be down there. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Let me go ahead and actually also just plot this out. I'm going to paint this industry area. It's going to be for farmery. I'm going to go ahead and put all of this in it, although some of it's going to be not too specifically farmery, but one never knows. Hawthorne region, which will become something shortly. Once we begin our abject farmery. But yeah, it's interesting because this time I'm starting with the supply lines. I'm hoping that's going to help. It's like, just have this airport just sort of sitting there. No way to get there. There'll be a way to get there. We'll have to do so magically. That's a lie. You don't have to get there magically. Just have to get there. Let's see. Yeah, there's going to be a way to get there off of the highway. I just have to figure out how I want to shape that. Because this is a small local road. And we shall need to branch upward for something else. Let me do one thing here. Let me see how far I can move this. Whoa. To give us the maximum amount of space. There we go. And that corner will be devoid of everything. We're just going to put an awesome park there that no one can reach. Except perhaps underground. But in any case... Oh my god, all of this. Okay, alright. Do the thing. Do the thing, we'll build roads around it. Okay. Train tracks. We get above ground? There we go. So... Alright. Okay, wise guy. We're going to operate primarily above ground right now. Yeah, we don't need to be elevated right now necessarily. I guess we can be. We're going to put roads going underneath it, maybe. Doesn't really need to be on the ground right here, unless I want it to stop off for something, which I currently do not. This is where it's going to get weird. So we gotta have the train going through. But we also need it to have the ability to disembark. So, let's see. There, cross. And... okay. So this little travel zone that we're building here. We can build off of this. We need to get... we need to be able to get both to the highway and over to the city. We want people to be able to transfer up here. Okay, brain going in 20 directions. Let me see here. Okay. See, we have off-ramps, right? Yes. All right. Let's do this. Let's make. We need an off-ramp, on-ramp with an overpass. So. The idea is that we're going to have a road that goes over. This is a fairly simple concept. Watch now as I mess it up. See, it heads up. See, it's going to head up and spiral around to connect onto a road like this, right? That's the idea. It curls around like this. And we have a 6-lane road, say. It's a fairly straight road. It does that. A regular straight 6-lane road. You gotta start somewhere. Okay. So, I'm gonna expand that out a tiny bit here. Also on this end. The ramp. Connects here. Right? Now, you can also from this same intersection turn around and go here. That's part of the point of this, right? A little less, not quite as sharp a turn as I'd have liked, but you get the idea. You can make that a little better. There we go. doesn't even have to be quite that pronounced. There. There we go. Okay. So same thing. Same thing this side. Doesn't have to be precisely even. But that is how we make one of those. Okay. Okay. So... I've driven over so many of these in real life. I panic as I stare at it and try to figure out how to actually do it. In this game. So let's see. Now we would go to we'd downgrade to a medium road, really. Probably. See, this is going to become like the main road that goes through here, so that's fine. Actually, this will stay probably 6-lane as it heads south, but then heading north, we want to decelerate fairly quickly so that we can get it to be part of the part of this situation. Let's have an option here. Trying to decide how big a traffic thing this is going to end up being. If we want to make a loop of some kind. Might not be a terrible idea. Smaller loop with which to engage the bigger loop. And it does not need be, it needs not to be roundabout shaped per se, but we're going to be using kind of that concept, I think. And I mean, I think that'll basically do what we're looking for. if I had planned better, I would have moved this even closer that way. But yeah, there are ways. Actually, the more I think about it. The idea being the loop doesn't need to be huge. I mean, you know, it's good for it to be able to accommodate people, so that that's a fair point, actually. It probably needs to be big enough that, you know, you can get a decent number of people into it. So I guess I will make it a little bigger. It's not quite even. Doesn't have to be even. There we go. It's a little too far over there. I'm gonna sit here correcting myself forever. It's closer to what I was thinking. And also, this isn't going to be perfect, and it will have other stuff involved in it, but we'll deal with that shortly. Also, I've had weird thoughts about a thing that could go in here, but that'll be its own problem. There's a weird design I'm thinking of doing in here, but I'll let that be its own thing. You know, provided there's space. It could work. Let's just have the train station right there. Let's have the train station right there at the entrance of the airport. I'm sure that won't cause any traffic problems. Is that actually what you were thinking of doing? No. I was thinking of routing the monorail through there. Yeah, it's a big transport hub. This is a foolish plan. Because then you would have the metro going through, you have a train going through, you have You have a helicopter being able to land there, and then you... I think the monorail is the only other thing that's left, really, of any note. Aside from, you know, buses and all that, but the land vehicles. I'm just curious. Oh my god, I could do it. What kind of fool would dare try this? I think we have an answer to that, but, you know. So one little thing I want to do, just as a slight adjustment to how I'm going to build this. This project that is way too ambitious for its own good. Straight line. This is a terrible idea. But it could be an awesome idea. Now, let me just think for a second about traffic flow. So with the people transport hub on the side of the highway and all of the cargo transport hub on the other side of the highway? Yeah, possibly. Yeah, people transport will be up here. And cargo transport's going to be more down here. So yeah, basically. So yes, that is in fact what I was thinking. The only problem with positioning it here is that when people get off, they will then be right at a road. I mean, if they could spawn a car and immediately go in here, but if I actually put it to the side, then you can just walk up the sidewalk and into the airport. How big is the train station? Let me see. Why am I doing this? Train station. So, again, we put it there. Or somewhere like it. No, that wouldn't work. An unusual idea. If instead we do a thing where we have it like catch like an inner road coming through. Now that'll be even worse. It kind of needs to be like this, unfortunately. And so we're going to have a lot of... I like this idea too much. I'm just going to do it. And then we'll see what happens with the traffic. We're going to put a train station there. And we're going to put a monorail there. Here, we'll put it there. Because we can fit something else in there. Why are you doing this? They must create a massive transport hub. Don't understand. It's vitally important. As you see, we have the helicopters going there. We don't have any blimps. I could just put that right there. Wait, is that... No, that's a depot. We don't need a depot there. I can put a stop there. Well, I can't get it on the inside of the ring, unfortunately, unless I do something terribly clever. Change the layout, but I could definitely put it on the outside. What is wrong with me? Let's see, what else do we have? We have trams, we have trolleys. Should we build a tram line leading right up there? Both the tram and a trolley line? Just have one of everything meet up in the upper right-hand corner? Should we build a canal so that we can get a ship up there as well? Try to attach a cable car that goes over the highway. I feel as though that might be a bit much. I think what I'm doing is already a bit much. And to be fair, actually, if I've got a monorail stop going through on the inside, then that's already gonna kind of mess things up a little bit. Depending how we do this. And I kind of need to put this over here to make it work. That's really close to this other line, to the helicopter line. I don't know if this is a good idea. But you know what I could do? I could make that side square as well. Because of course I could. Don't know if that would work. Let me see if that works. Yeah. And so just for symmetry, we're just going to square this up entirely. Oh boy. Let me go ahead and fix this. It's going the correct direction. There we go. We have a helicopter stopping there now. We have a helicopter stopping and a blimp stopping there, and we have the monorail stopping there. For some horrible reason. For some horrifying reason. Ideally, you know, if I wanted to connect it up with what we have on the monorail line, I actually should just put it, like, over here. So that it would actually fit with what we're doing, but... No, let's continue with this flight of fancy. Putting this thing right in front of this train line that needs to accelerate. You know what? I don't think we're even going to be able to do this the way that I'm envisioning it, because... Not quite the way I'm envisioning it. I'm going to have to put this outside of this for this to work at all. Because I've got to give the train tracks room to lift up. I can see this kind of working if we do it like this, but this is going to be very strange. So it's like it shoots off this way. It comes up here and goes down back around this way, I guess. It'd make much more sense if I just put it over here. I just swap where these two things are. Oh, except it can't. That's right, it has to be parallel because... yeah. It does need to be parallel. I didn't think about that. It needs to be parallel to the train tracks. Because if it tries to cross the train tracks, then there's going to be things leveling in different directions, and that's not going to work out terribly well. Unless I go immediately underground from here, which I guess I could. But one crisis at a time. Okay. So we've got our basics in here. Let's see if we can connect crap up and somehow make this work. Why am I doing this? Why not? That's fair. I'm going to save it again before I go too far off the deep end. Okay. Train. Now there we are. Heavens help us. It's going to create so much traffic here. Now granted, they could use this as a bypass, but that's its own issue. This intersection, these intersections are going to be so mobbed. I can already see how freaking weird these junctions are going to get. I can probably do this so much better than I'm doing it right now. That said, where else did we suddenly want there to be trains? We've got a train over here. So, I mean, this cemetery is full. I cannot relocate it while it is full, apparently. Nobody uses this road. So, my thought, terrible though it is. Let me see if I can somehow do what I'm thinking of doing here. This is not a good idea. The dead are supposed to be able to sleep. Why do you disturb them so? Yeah, the slope is going to be a problem here. Yeah, this is where the slope becomes a problem. Need to empty the cemetery. Or I could destroy the cemetery. Let me go and give them a little crematorium so that it's less to worry about. There. So yeah, this is already connected up here, so we can get passenger trains up here if need be. Let me go ahead and make this other connection down here that I wanted to do. Before I forget. There. So that way you can come from either direction. So, and we haven't even done all the things we want to do up here yet. There's too much. So many things. So many terrible ideas. Let's see. Yeah, we were thinking somewhere around here. I wonder... That's interesting. The inside of the park area is not showing as valid. For this kind of terrifying thing that we're thinking of doing. Just need to get this cemetery out of the way and I might be able to... Well, no, I mean, the noise is going to be too much anyway, so it's probably not a great idea. That said, however... Oh, they want water and power, do they? It's like they're dependent on it somehow. I think we're becoming way too dependent on things like water and power. Alright, let me give them water and power. We know what happens here. We know how this goes. So. We'll see if that's sufficient for them. Yes, good, good. Okay. Is our hearse conga line coming? That's going to take a while. And the problem also is it's a good spot, but there's like residential like right near there, probably. Well, I mean, there's a community school, medical clinic, faculty. There might be enough insulation. There might be enough insulation here to do what I'm thinking of doing. Apparently this isn't getting enough power. Well, no, it's understandable. It's only the one. It's only the one windmill. Let's actually connect them up to the grid. That might help. There, that'll be a little better. Okay. More transport. The new album is as good as the previous ones, yeah, hopefully. Yeah, the only trouble right now is that trains have to go way the hell up here with no way back. There will perhaps be a way back soon. Let's figure out where we want this track to go. If we're going to try to do this terrifying thing that I'm thinking of doing. I will look into this one little thing. Which is not a great alternative, but it is an alternative. Yep, that would fit. That would actually fit right there. I just need to move this this zoo to another space. We could move it down here. Just need to move this firehouse, which I don't think is a big deal. Just put it there. We now have the zoo over here. And while this is not ideal, this is still, you know, kind of close to where it was. I actually do have a little more room to maneuver over here, so I'm going to go ahead and foolishly add another train station over here. We go ahead and connect to it. Yes, good, good. Let's see. And then the train goes here also. Yeah, stopping here isn't that great an idea, but one has weird desires with respect to all this. I don't know that I'd be able to get it to run through properly here anyway, especially with the terrain being what it is. But we do have thoughts. So let's see. Yeah, having another station here, I don't know if it would be helpful or not. So just basically head over and use stop there. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do what we were thinking of doing with this in the first place. Now, this is where things get perhaps even slightly more dangerous. Because we gotta edit some things to do what I'm thinking of doing here. So I remember when I built this, this was, now it wasn't a brilliant idea, but it was the best bad idea I had. However, what if we head up like that instead? That's the entirety of the thought. That's the entire thought. It was that bridge that was the problem, right? Okay. Okay, okay. Just coming in at that angle. You try a different angle. Nope, not quite. Okay. Alright. Alright. I mean, you could just do that. It's true. But aesthetic, I have some things I want to do aesthetically. Alright. Okay, okay. Let's try something else. Not giving up yet. Let me check to see what's already occupying the space. Is it a bridge strut? It's a bridge strut. Alright, alright. More redesign. It's fine, we can do this. Okay, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and reconnect that. It's very simple. It's just doing that. And right now it's this weird little loop, which is fine. Actually, that gives them even more flexibility. Could just leave it at that. What does the train route look like? Still up and down through there right now. Yeah, that's better than that now. Just loops through there one way and the other way back. Which works nicely. Okay. Okay, okay. I do not know why I'm taking with these strange flights of fancy. To have this sprawling, weird train thing happening. It's gonna be a while before that's empty. Okay. Now let's just go ahead and do the one thing I was thinking of doing and just kind of leave it at that for now. We'll dig it up and do other stuff later. Because I've spent so much time on this. I've spent way too much time on this, and I'm running out of time, so let's go ahead and do this. You see where I'm aiming for? Alright. There we go. Which is basically what I'd been looking to do here. Just to connect it here. So, now that we have that, we can actually set a train line going. Let's look at our train lines. That's the monorail. Train. We have one train line thus far. And it just, it has 5 stops, 4 vehicles. Where does it go? It goes... Okay, it goes from down here all the way up to, all the way up this way. Okay. All the way up to that side. So what if we do a second train line that meets it on the other end? So it just heads all the way up this way and then back, right? We create a new line that right now all we have is just this. It goes here. Up to the airport. Actually, I'm just going to have this one go just up to the airport and back. So that's the second train line. That'll be the airport. Let me go ahead and change the color of this. Turn it red. Train line 2, so airport. Airport. East. There. It's going to be east, because this line will be west. Now we're going to create a third line, if at all possible. We go through the, it'll be the north line. There. Could have been a stop in here somewhere, but no. We have the stop that goes there, and then it turns around and comes back. North, and we'll make that one deep blue. There we go. There we go, simple setup. 3 train lines going through. And maybe when the cemetery empties, then I might try putting another station there and figure out how the heck to make that work. But we'll deal with that soon. I almost just want to move this tower and see if I could just plonk a thing there, but yeah, it's a recycling center, right? Yeah. It'd be a bit much. I don't know. But the only objection I'm seeing is just space already occupied. The thing being, it needs enough space to be able to, on either side of it, to be able to, you know, go down under the ground if need be. Which I'm not convinced that it'd be here. Thinking more like there'd be train tracks going through this neighborhood to make it work. And then it might be able to plunge down, but, it would be tricky. Like it would be one of those things where you have to just, you know, figure out where you want to land things. And then also the ground's not exactly very level over here, but I suppose it's a possibility. And there's a child health center. There are things to consider. But anyway, we got the train line working. Let's go ahead and set up the other lines before we go completely mad. Is there a thing we want to drop people off? I don't know, maybe. They still need water and power, but then again, they're not doing anything yet. Okay, the other lines, I mean, the monorail's gonna take for freaking ever. I don't think I'm even gonna do that this session, because I need to get going. Monorail always takes time. See, I can see pulling a shunt off of it here and bringing it up this way and that way, and that's just ending there and then coming back. But I think that's a problem for future me. Air thingies. So, we have blimp pathway, we have helicopter pathway. You see where our existing helicopter pathway is. Okay, let me just see if I can... just do this for right now, and then we'll see where else we want things to land later. You can see putting a helicopter thing down here, I guess, if we really wanted one. I'm just going to have it do this for right now, and then we'll add more to it later if we want. But, that said, airport, where do we want it to go? Just going to do it from the upper area there. You do it in a series of hops. Strange. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Interesting. So we're just going to complete the line there, and then that'll be it. For now. That will be airport helicopter. Now we shall look at the blimp lines. Let's see, where's the nearest one of those? We've got one here. That's all we've got currently. Yeah, there are a few different things we could do. We can actually send one over this way and then one up from that way. That might be cool. There we go. I just gotta figure out where the stops are. I can't see the stops anymore. No. Is that one? Create one from here. Create one from here. Yeah, okay. So add a stop and have it turn around and come back down. And so this one is going to be Airport East on the dirigible line. And we'll have one that heads there from the west end of town, just so that we have that. Yeah, that's the route. That's what we wanted. Okay. We've got that one. We're going to call Airport West. And of course, we're going to need to figure out how we want to rename things when we open up the other airport that we've plonked down there. But once again, that's a future me problem. There is so much to do here. Okay, so we've set all of that up. So we've got a degree of connectivity there. We haven't connected up the monorail yet, but we're going to. Train! Yay, train. We now have train travel. I don't see any people, but there are a couple of cars. That at least tells us something. One on. Yeah, there's a little traffic coming through here now. This is going to be so strange. Okay. So that's happening. And then, of course, also we need to figure out what we want to do, you know, monorail-wise. Not monorail-wise, but metro-wise. Because we want to put a line going up there. So that's going to be a thing to figure out. So Metro will connect to that eventually. But I think we're getting our things underway here, at least. We can, very shortly, I can, you know, I sort of just populate this. I can start bringing in whatever else I wanted to bring in through here. Which I think was just more a connection to other things. There's a lot. There's so much. And I still need to riddle the town with fish markets. I haven't done that yet. But that will be important too. And many more buildings to put down. Fishing route efficiency 100%, by the way. That worked out. Fish. Ah, excellent. Just in time, they get 100%. Good. Okay. So hopefully that will help everything. Okay. People who work there. Exporting ore products from the complex. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Alright. How is our complex doing? I mean, its reserves are being used currently, but you know, it's processing quite a bit. That's good. All of its transfer trucks are in use. Oh, hey, Critwitch, thank you. There will be a fish market story someday. You just have to actually add more fish markets to the city, so they will have somewhere to sell their fish that they keep getting from the river and from the ocean. Much shall happen. But, sadly, alas, I am out of time. So, I'm going to have to sew this up and go forth and do the lunch thing. So I'm going to perform game savery now. Okay. There we go. Alright. So many things. Alright. So thank you all very much for watching. This game gets stranger and stranger. as I decide to do stranger and stranger things with the city. But I'm very much looking forward to continuing figuring out kind of everything I want to do with the transit and the farming and everything else. There's so much that still needs to be done. So that's basically it. What do we have? So today is Saturday. So tonight we have our Invisible Sun game, The Age of Paradox. That's going to be happening this evening. And then right now we have the next set thing we have is usually on Wednesdays. I do more of this, so we'll be looking for that this coming Wednesday, if not between now and then, again, as the addiction takes hold. And then Wednesday evening, we're going to be having what may be the finale of our Scum and Villainy campaign, Untitled Space Game. So that'll be happening. And on Fridays, typically, roughly, on Fridays, although it might be a day before or after, I usually do Torment Tides of Numenera. Getting close to the end of that game, too. So that's going to be coming up as well. And that's everything. That's everything that I've got fully planned right now. More coming soon, hopefully, but it's always in flux, always in flux. But once more, I thank you all very much for watching. Yeah, it's hard to know. It's hard to know what it is that's truly happening at any given time. Whether the game is happening or the player is happening, I don't know. But thank you all very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.